Up, get situated. Come on.
Oh, God. Come on, man. You don't start it so early.
I told you I'm going, man. We're just going. Was it just fuck it? We'll do it live. Hey, welcome to it. It is the Plan B After Show podcast.
Why are you over there?
I don't know. This is weird. I don't like this. Wait. How do I can't.
This way now.
No, other way. There we go.
How'd you do it? How'd you get your finger?
I got to go the other way. No, but you're doing it right. No, you got to do your
touching tips, man.
Let's gingerly touch our tips. Anyway, it's not going to get any better from this. This is terrible start. So why don't we just get into fact and opinion? That's right. One awesome fact, one dumb opinion. Do what you want with it. We don't care. I have probably one of the greatest facts ever that we've done. Mostly because the fact that someone did the math on this. So a doctor diagnosed the injuries that the two wet bandits suffered during Home Alone.
Yes. This is
and
great.
They figured that 23 of those injuries would have killed Marv and Harry. They would have.
Marv and Harry. Dude, Marv took the blunt of it, man. He really got bricks to the face. He got an iron to his face is just destroyed. Paint cans.
Really? So Pesci got the head burned and the burnt hand, right? No, Marv got the burnt hand, didn't he?
No, Pesci got the burnt hand with the M because he put his hand on the
and then he got the blowtorch.
Yeah, blowtorch. And then Pesci got he would have had his head exploded in the toilet when he did this handstand into the kerosene. That shit cracked me up so much. That's my dad's favorite scene. Anytime you want to make my dad laugh, put that scene on. He will drop to his knees, dying laughing. It's funny. Woof! He just loves that noise it makes.
It's that nice. It's that you get the acoustics from the bathroom, and then also that nice funnel of the toilet. It's fantastic.
It just reminds you of that moron who lights the bonfire with gasoline.
Yeah. Whoa, that was close. Whoa, he does that kind of. Whoa, okay. All right. So 23. Let's really I think we can chalk it up with this, Hunter. Is that obviously the wet bandits? They're on the wrong side of the law. They've been stealing. Stealing's wrong. Breaking into people's homes. But Kevin McCallister is a sociopath, man. The fact that this young kid thought up this deadly shit, he's the one we need to watch out for. He almost murdered two individuals. What's worse, stealing or murder? You know?
Dude, the first one is like what does Marv stick his head through the doggy door and takes a headshot from a BB gun right between the eyes?
I mean, you got this kid straight up putting beads on people and, paint cans, bricks. Like, good
Here's
God.
Another thing. They really didn't think of that movie through because how old were we when that movie came out? We were about Kevin's age.
Yeah, right? I think I was a little bit younger. I think I was just a little bit younger, but right there, that mischievous age. Yes. Yeah.
As a mischievous kid myself, I had assured this that Ivan the Terrible that my parents got me because I was a terrible child. Then that movie came out and made me even more terrible. Dude, listen to this story. I know I've told you this a few times, but if anybody listening to this fresh or hearing this fresh, my God, I was a terrible child. You know those thumbtacks you push into like the cork boards?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I had the great idea after watching Home Alone and Marv stepping on that fucking nail. My God, that scene, every time I see it, dude, it makes me cringe. Could you imagine? But didn't really think of that as a kid because we took thumbtacks and put them underneath my aunt's rug out of her shower. Like the shower rug.
Yeah.
So there was one day she took a shower and dude, we just didn't put one in. I think we put like 5 or 6 of these in different spots. So she jumps out of the shower one day. Dude,
I can feel it. I can feel it in my feet right now. You're a real piece of shit. You're a real piece of shit. So listen to this though. Of course, she freaks out, goes to the other bathroom where like the Band-Aids are, gets all patched up, walks back, steps on another one, to the ceiling. Oh my God, dude. We got a phone call that day. I got the spoon so hard. I hope they beat the shit out of
me. Dude, that was not a good day for me, but hey, it worked. It worked.
God, just your hot ass aunt just hurting herself in the naked. No, I think it was every kid's dream. I had the Talk Boy, of course. My phone.
We had those too.
That's one of those movies. It's like Dennis the Menace multiplied because Dennis the Menace, that's great. But there wasn't nearly as much shenanigans in Dennis the Menace as there was with robbers breaking into your home. Like that movie shaped me as a child. Like I eat cheese pizza because of Kevin McCallister. Like,
cheese
that's it.
Pizza.
Yeah.
And one of those little fridges you have to open with the key.
With
Credit
the key.
card? You got it.
SNL did a fantastic skit about a Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
So here it is basically making light of the fact that here's this kid staying in this ritzy hotel, all the food driving around, and then this homeless lady, like, he could help her out, and he's like, nope, I just brought you, like, here, use the credit card to get a room for a night, but it's like, no, see you later, homeless lady. I'm gonna go keep living off my dad's credit card. See you later. While you're covered in pigeon shit. But
oh god,
those movies were super pivotal, and I think every young boy, and not saying it, but for a young boy, like, I wanted my folks to leave me alone, like, forget me.
Oh, so yeah. What would it be like?
Set up a battle station at my house.
Go shopping by myself using dad's credit card.
Yeah.
Dude, it's what we used to do as kids too. So my brother and my cousin were around the same age as I was.
Yeah.
And they loved the movie too. Obviously, we'd always watch it together. And so we did this thing where we go to my parents' basement, and like they would send me upstairs. So I got to go upstairs, and then they'd use all this stuff in the basement to like set up traps.
Oh, right? Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes later, okay, Hunter, you can come down now. And so he'd come down, and they'd like lead me into like different traps and shit to like, none of them ever worked, but it was like, okay, stand up over here on this, on the ottoman. No, it's so stupid. But as kids, it was the greatest thing ever.
It was the greatest thing ever.
Wanted to be Kevin McCallister, dude.
Yeah, it was so cool. When I got my Talk Boy, oh my God, dude, I just spent hours talking into it, playing slow, speeding it up, rewinding. Yeah.
I got a story with that too. So as we were young, I knew a really dirty joke that I heard from a kid at school, and it was dirty. I mean, for our age, it was dirty, dude. And so
I already know where this is going, because the same thing happened to me, man.
I recorded it on the Talk Boy. And so my aunt, of course, gets the Talk Boy, and she's going through it, seeing what the boys are talking about, what the boys are doing. She hears this joke, and like there was one day she like didn't pull me aside, and she didn't tell my parents. She didn't like say anything. She just she let me know in a certain way, like she said the punchline or something in regards of the joke, and like just stared at me, and I'm like, oh shit, she heard it, and it was never mentioned again, Brock.
Never. She's like, all right, erase that tape. So same thing happened to me. And dude, I will remember this till the day I fucking die. My brother and I were sitting in the back of the car. We were going somewhere, some family thing. And I'm sitting there playing with the Talk Boy. And, of course it plays loud. And you could put headphones in it, but usually you didn't have headphones, just playing loud. Yeah. And I totally forgot about this. And I can't remember exactly what I was talking about, but on the Talk Boy, I said something about pussy. Like I said the word pussy, like it's her pussy.
Yeah.
And so there I'm sitting there,
pop the P too, probably.
And all of a sudden, like I'm just sitting there in the backseat with Logan and my brother, and it plays like that little part. And I'm like, oh, I stopped it quick, and I look over at him, I look up in the front, and I don't know if Mom and Dad heard it. They didn't say anything.
They did. Mom and Dad definitely heard it. They just chose not to acknowledge it.
What is any young boy going to do? He's going to record the most vile shit that he heard on the school bus onto that recorder. Oh my God. Yeah.
What came first? Was it the Talk Boy, or remember the Yak Back?
I think Talk Boy was. Well, no, I think it was the Yak Back.
The Yak Back?
Because
I had a Yak Back too.
Yeah.
I remember it. And like the people always advertise it like, do you need to find your car in the parking lot? Just talking to your Yak Back. Space C2. Dude, we used to like the Yak Backs are crazy.
Dude, look at that
keychain size, right?
Yep. Yeah. The Yak Backs were smaller. You could put them on a keychain. A Talk Boy came up, dude. That is it. To this day, I would with the extending microphone, like it's the coolest shit in the world, man.
It was cool. Came with the Home Alone tape,
dude.
So, dude, those are pricey now. If you have one in a box, you're sitting on a.
I'm sure mine got dropped in a puddle somewhere off of my mongoose bike. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Couldn't afford that. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm looking here what came first.
Talk Boy. So they just came in silver, or no, they came in different colors. They had like a Talk Girl.
Oh yeah, they had that.
Remember
they had the Yak Back Warp, Yak Time, Yak Wacky, Yak Backward, all this shit, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Step aside, Tom. I got you. You're getting replaced with a yak bag.
How do you take your smartphone and shove it right up your ass?
Seriously.
I want my yak back, dude. I want my yak.
I even had the Home Alone Mattel handheld game. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
Put the double A's in, man, and that was an awesome game. It was a hard game.
Car trips, man. That's all we played was shit
Absolutely.
like that, dude. It was amazing. God, it was just so much different. Nowadays, kids literally can. I mean, they're playing Minecraft on their phones. They got, and I'm not saying technology's great. I love it. I love video games and everything. But I think about our childhood and how much different it was entertainment wise. You know what I mean? Just nuts.
I got an emulator on my computer upstairs, and I fired up Star Fox 64. I don't know, because I don't think you had to do a barrel roll. So I played the first couple levels of Star Fox. I was just like, man, it's just it isn't the same. That game is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Could you imagine being a toddler now and having virtual reality?
You know what they should do? In order to play Call of Duty nowadays, you should have to play a few games from back. You got to play a Sega, a few games of Sega. You got to get a 64.
Go back and play
you should know why your GTA looks so damn good these days. You should have to play those old games.
Yeah, go back and play like the old Medal of Honor, like the Normandy Medal of Honor, where I just did that recently and fucking dying on the beach 1,000 times. You don't get to restart like up at the beachfront before you put the Bangalores in. All right,
you got to go back in the boat. Back in the boat, man.
Go back to the boat, dude. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I remember that game specifically too. That was
hard. My God, died so many times on that fucking beach.
What was harder, that or I think it was a PS2 or PS1? That Metal Gear Solid game. There's always a level you get to, and you're like, dude, I can't figure this out.
That was the first time where you had to utilize all the buttons on the controller. Like I could never figure it out. Or that, or like Rainbow Six. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six was impossible. Impossible.
Sure there's still people out there trying to figure that out.
But anyway. Well, good shit, man. That took us down a nice memory lane. Nice walk down memory lane.
I feel good now.
I'm gonna go buy a Talk Boy. I'm gonna see if they got any on eBay. But
good luck. You better get that stimulus check out.
Yeah, get that bonus. Long story short, Kevin McCallister is a psychopath who tried to murder 2 grown men. That's what we learned. That's what we learned.
One of the greatest movies ever. Yeah.
Well, folks, thanks so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time on the After Show podcast. Brock and Hunter here for WIRX. Later.